I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated. So, you're the punk I've heard about.
Supposedly LEGO DreamZzz is not actually dead. So in this video, I'll be discussing all of the signs that have led us to believe it was ending, as well as the supposed leaked set names for 2026, brainstorming ideas for these sets, and whether this will be one last hurrah for the theme. So make sure to watch the full video to hear all about it. So what's up LEGO fans, it's LEGO Man Cam, and let's first address the fact that I've made multiple videos predicting that this theme would be ending this year. First, it was in late 2024, I spoke about the lack of publicity, the smaller set waves, and it being a theme constantly on clearance. I mean, I was buying sets at more than 50% off and there were still tons on shelves. Then earlier this year, I explained how with this being the theme's third year, in alignment with other finished non-licensed themes, 2025 was likely to be its last, spurred on by the fact that we'd heard rumors of waves being shortened and sets getting cancelled, which is not a sign of a thriving theme. Then, just a few weeks ago, I made this video where I evaluated the current state of original LEGO themes like Dreams and Monkey Kid and how the future did not look bright, with an influx of new license themes like One Piece and Pokemon coming in 2026. So, why were people, including myself, considering this theme to be dead? And will we actually be proven wrong? Well, this year, DreamZzz had a video game and technological subplot which took over the show and sets. With this being the third year of the theme, just like Chima and Nexo Knights, it was expected that the theme would have some level of a finale to prepare for a cancellation, granted the theme was not selling that well and wouldn't continue into next year. This was made all the more real by the Gamer Island Tower, the largest of the summer wave sets, being officially cancelled. How did we know this? Well, we've seen a leaked image circulating over on Reddit and Instagram for the past few months, and it actually looks like a really great set. Regardless, a set being cancelled, especially one of this size and caliber, shows that either there was something really wrong with this set design-wise that it was pulled before release, or LEGO didn't have faith in a set of this size or at a price point that they thought would sell. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the leaked list of set names. These are from a leaker by the name of Mindset on Instagram, and there are 5 sets to this wave. Starting us off, we have the Fox Guardian Mech, set 71508, and we can expect this to be the smallest set of the wave. Typically, DreamZzz has some really small sets, so I'm thinking like the Z Blob car, or even those 20-in-1 sets like that bunny from this year. But then we've also gotten some $20 sets like the Z Blob Mech, so I would expect this set to be in that range. In terms of a Fox Guardian Mech, I'm assuming this will probably have something to do with Logan, considering his fox-like aesthetics in the more recent waves. We then jump straight into set 71512, which is skipping 3 set numbers, so I looked them all up and I couldn't find any other sets that take their place. So either these are 3 more sets that have been cancelled, or will maybe be taken by other sets in the future, but it's unlikely for these to be more Dream sets if this is the last wave of the theme. This is the Crocodile Submarine, likely to be a Cooper vehicle, similar to the Crocodile car from back in the first wave. I'm assuming this to be a medium to small size set, maybe around a $40 price point, but again, this is all pure speculation. There's then set 71513, the Nightmare Scorpion Digger, looking to be one of the only villain sets for the wave. A Scorpion vehicle sounds pretty interesting to me, and I love the color schemes that we've always seen on the Nightmare and more evil vehicles, being blacks and magentas and purples, so this one could look really nice. Our second last set is 71514, the Dino Jet. Now typically LEGO Jets are in that smaller $20 to $30 price range. I'm thinking back to the Gamer Jet from last year, or even the many small Ninjago jets that we've had over the years. But since this is higher up in the set number order, this may be similar in size to Lloyd's Mech Jet Jet, which we saw this year from Ninjago, which was a really nice set. Granted, I actually haven't built it yet. And then the dino name also gives me some sort of intrigue as to what this set may look like. Will it be some sort of an animal-like vehicle? Last being, of course, the biggest set of the wave is rumored to be set 71515, the Tiger Shark Tank. And this sounds really cool. We've seen two previous big shark sets in LEGO Dreams, the original ship and now the submarine, which just launched last month. And this being a shark tank sounds really amazing, considering the most recent tank we received from LEGO is looking to be not the best. Hopefully this one is sizable enough and has hints of maybe orange like the tiger name suggests. It is interesting here to see LEGO use the word tank in a set again, which many of us thought they might have done away with since the new Star Wars clone turbo tank is being called the Republic Juggernaut. Otherwise, on name alone, this set sounds like it could be a lot of fun, but of course the prices are going to be a huge determining factor as to whether these sets sell in general. So if this leaked set list is real, what does this mean for the future of LEGO Dreams? On one hand, it solidifies the idea that the theme is not entirely dead, as it is continuing into 2026 with a 5-set wave. Could this continue into more sets for the rest of the year? I certainly hope it does, as LEGO Dreams has some of the most detailed minifigures in LEGO history, and these sets are all incredibly unique and really complex. On the other hand, could this be one final wave to say goodbye to the theme, similar to how Nexo Knights had that final wave in its 3rd year based on those evil futuristic robots with that black and green color scheme? If you remember back to 2023, Dreams debuted in August, so having a final wave at the beginning of next year would effectively be the 3 full years of the theme, since it started later in 2023. This would sort of be around the same time frame that we got for Chima before it was axed. So do I want this theme to end? No. As I said before, there are so many amazing sets, but to be completely honest and a little bit cynical, if it were to end, I'm kind of excited to see what else LEGO would create in its place. Whether it's a new flagship theme or a big boom theme on the same scale as Ninjago, or maybe a smaller theme like LEGO Fortnite, but an unlicensed and original IP, where LEGO can make just a few sets per year, but ones that are really high quality and maybe more budget oriented. With that being said, that's all I wanted to discuss today. I would love to hear your thoughts on this theme in general, and if you think this theme will be its last, or is it done entirely already? If you enjoyed the video though, please subscribe to help us reach our goal of 40,000, and I'll see you in the next one.
You want to lift it up? You just lift it up like this. Look, the back here, yes,